I've been voted Teacher of the Year more than 5 times at my colleges and universities, and I can help you in your math today on High Peak Education. All right, here we go. It says, give the sine, cosine, and tangent of angle E in the triangle below. So first of all, we need the definitions of these trigonometric functions. Angle E is the angle in question, so let's mark that. So it's with reference to this angle. Let's talk about the definitions. What is the definition of sine of an angle? Opposite over what?
Hypotenuse.
This side would be the opposite, because opposite means it's across from the angle E in this case, okay? So hypotenuse is always what side of the right triangle?
The longest.
Nicely done. So it's always across from the right angle. And then what's the other side? Adjacent, which just means next to. So the definition of sine is opposite of hypotenuse. And then what's the definition of the next trig function, cosine?
Isn't it just the adjacent over hypotenuse?
Adjacent over hypotenuse, good. And then finally, the last trigonometric ratio is what? Opposite
Adjacent.
over adjacent. And this is well summarized by the lovely acrostic that hopefully you learned in class, SOH CAH TOA. Does that sound familiar? So sine is opposite over hypotenuse. See what I'm getting at?
Yes.
Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. And then tangent is opposite over adjacent. Trigonometric ratios are so important, even moving forward in math and science, that I would highly recommend you memorize that SOH CAH TOA. Okay, next thing is, it looks like they gave us the opposite and the adjacent sides as 8 and 6. Do we have access to the hypotenuse yet? 6, 8, what should be the next number?
10.
Yeah, 10, because this is a Pythagorean triple, right?
Yeah.
Like 3, 4, 5, double that is 6, 8, 10. So we can say that this is 10 for the hypotenuse. And now we can finally start getting the trigonometric ratios. Now, by the way, notice I keep saying trigonometric ratios, because it's always a ratio of one side to another side. So trig is all about relationships. It turns out there's a relationship amongst sides, which is basically describing the angle. So let's do sine first. Opposite of hypotenuse would be what numbers?
8 over 10.
And because this is a double size of a 3, 4, 5 right triangle, is 8 over 10 going to simplify?
4 over 5.
By the way, we always simplify these ratios in trig to either the simplest fraction or we round as a decimal, typically to 3 or 4 decimal places. All right, let's proceed to cosine. So cosine is going to be
6 over 10.
Nicely done. Once again, because it's double size of another Pythagorean triple, can we divide out 2's?
Yes.
3 over 5. Then let's do the same sort of thing for tangent. So opposite over adjacent is going to be what ratio?
8 over 6.
Nicely done. And 8 over 6 simplifies to
4 over 3.
And there we go. See how that works? So that takes care of all those trig ratios.